Bree, hey love, welcome in, baby girl. How are you doing today, Bree? Dominique, hey love, welcome in. Dominique, baby, I don't fool with you no more. I thought I was a G, but baby, you had me all kinds of messed up. Coco Raid, come on in, Coco. Thank you for the raid, Coco. Cola James, welcome in. NQ's World, my love. Hey, Q. Hey, Rose Sigler, how are you doing? Wilson Rivers, how are you doing? Welcome in. Q, NQ's World. What was you spelling? Lady C, Queen Foodie. Welcome in with the Coco Raid. Idea Neat. Hey, what I do, baby, when you have me drinking. Yes, Lord, no, I cannot drink with you no more. NQ's World. What was you spelling? Nikki, hey, how are you doing? Ace Deuce family, how are you doing? Thank you, Coco, for the raid. You quit drinking. You should quit drinking after that night. Hey, Winston, it's me, honey. My girl, the keto girl. Hey, my love. Coco Chanel, how are you doing? Carolyn Eats, welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Today we will be playing the game 5-second rule. We're gonna come in and have us some fun real quick before we head over to Safe Space of Love. Thank you to the 12 amazing channels that's in here. For those that don't know, me, the Keto Girl, and the Foodie Squad, we got together, we teamed up, and we started another page called Safe Space of Love. It's a no judgment zone where you can come and talk about anything that you want to talk about and feel comfortable and don't feel like people are judging you. Oreo Moose, welcome in. Delightful Dunn, welcome in. Team Leo raid. Thank you, Leo, for the raid. Is Leo in here? I see Winston. Is Leo in here, Winston? Y'all look, I like this little thing. I like the way it sounds. Y'all hear it? It's me. There he is. Hey, Leo. Thank you for the raid, Leo. We're going to be playing 5-second rule, guys. We're going to start off with the drop the link for it, April. Foodie, are you in here? Did the Foodie girl come in, Keto? Princess, how are you doing, love? Welcome in. Tears Tower, welcome in. How are you doing, love? Oreo Moose, welcome in. Yes, I hear it. I love that little thing. There it is. Actually, what Foodie did was Foodie signed off her regular account, and she signed in under Safe Space of Love. Foodie, can you drop the link to it, please? She's fixing to get ready to drop it. AprilWYD, I'm here. She's fixing to get ready to drop it in Q's World. Just give her a second. She came in under Safe Space of Love, Keto. But we're gonna I love toys. I love toys too, especially when they make a noise. Hey, Mrs. Wiz, how are you doing? Welcome to the comment. Well, this is not the loving, guys. This is Tune Up Tuesday. I love when they make noise. That is like the best. Thank you for sharing me out, Leo. We're gonna be playing 5-second rules. Terrence, you go over to Banner. On this side, I'm in StreamYard. I'm not on YouTube, Terrence. I'm on StreamYard. But if you go on StreamYard, you go over to where it says Banner. And when it says Banner, you click it. And then it tells you that you can set it up. And you just put in there what you need to put in. Or how you want to put it in. Okay, if y'all ready to start the game, guys, give me a thumbs up. Sexy too much for you. Hello, love. How are you doing today? If you're ready to play the game, guys, who won the game, Q, in Coco's live? Did you win? Okay, Bree, thank you. All right. right, guys, here we go. NQ's World Foodie Squad just dropped the link for Safe Space of Love. The first one is name 3 Mexican restaurants. Y'all have 5 seconds to name 3 Mexican restaurants. That's good, Cola James. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more time because y'all ain't going. Name 3 Mexican restaurants. You got 5 seconds. Ideal Nikki, when we leave here, love, we're going to Safe Space of Love. Today is the day that we do Safe Space of Love. Wait. Okay. I'm going to say you got it because Foodie came in with 1. And then NQ's World came in with 2. So I will give it to both of them. Name 3 cereals. 3 cereals. Name 3 cereals. Keto man, you late. They already done got it. Name 3 cereals. 3 different types of cereal. Fruit Loops, Cheerios, Fruity Pebbles. Stop. Captain Crunch, Cheerios. Y'all know y'all cereals, but y'all ain't know the Mexican restaurants, huh? Name 3 characters from Modern Family. Who watches that? Name 3 characters from Modern Family. 3 characters from Modern Family. Don't nobody who watch Modern Family. I was lagging too. Name 3 characters from Modern Family. Okay, we're not gonna worry about that one because I'm like, y'all, who watches that? I've seen it advertised, but I've never watched it. Name 3 card games. Name 3 card games. Too Sexy say she watch it, but she can't remember none of the characters. Then you ain't no real fan. Too Sexy. Somebody said go fish. Who said go fish? Oreo Moose said go fish. Go fish and spades. We need one more. Spades, deuce, old maid, blackjack, spade, solitary, deuces wild. Name 3 boat manufacturers. Name 3 boat. Okay, I was fixing to say I didn't know what that was, but I kind of thought what you was talking about, kiddo. Name 3 boat manufacturers. Name 3 boat manufacturers. Ideal Nikki done went out and Googled 3 of the characters, and we got on from that idea. I couldn't even tell you if you was right or wrong, love. So you just watched it. Is it a good show? Name 3 boat factories. Manufacturers. Hi, Eating to Live Strong. How are you doing today, love? Is anyone that came in and I've missed them? I am so sorry, guys. Hello. Welcome in. She may be lagging. Ideal Nikki. Refresh your screen. Okay, no, she said she got it. Name 3 boat manufacturers. Y'all don't know that one? I got you, Nikki. Name, no. Keto, you can play the game, love. We can drop links later. Just enjoy yourself right now, Keto. Name 3 college mascots. Name 3 college mascots. See, too sexy, you playing too much. Cause it's the daytime. Only pop and lock it at night. I think No Foodie going live tomorrow on Wild Wednesday or some kind of Wednesday. So when she do it then I'll do it. I see bulldogs, eagles, elephants. What's a bat in Q's world? What college is a bat? Name 3 things in a pawn shop. 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 And Q's world says she got them all. A ring, a gun, and a TV. You're going to say a bat, but you don't know what school is a bat. That's what I say, eating a little strong. And Q's world just trying to knock them out the park. Name 3 Stephen King books. Name 3 Stephen King books. Name 3 Stephen King books. Lord Wilson said gun, TV, and ammo. He stuck on the guns. He got the ammo with the guns. Do they even sell ammo for real at pawn shops? Thank you to the 18 amazing channels in here. Welcome. After we play the game a little bit, then we'll start linking up with each other by dropping links. Cola James, that's the only Stephen King thing I know. No. Pet Cemetery. Right, Oreo, The Dark. Wait a minute. Stephen King did Friday the 13th? I know they did It. I know he did It. So Pet Cemetery. It. Wait a minute. It skipped. In the standing. Okay. I don't think I read that one, but okay, y'all got it. Ladybugs. Please refresh your screen, love. We're on the 3 Stephen King books. Name 3 child stars. Name 3 child stars. Name 3 child stars. Name 3 child stars. Where did you answer at, Keto? You're not slow, Keto girl. Hey, Slick Nico Twins, thank you for sharing me out, love. You're not slow, Keto. It's just Oreo Mousse is just quick, super quick, quicker than Foodie do. Cola James trying to be quick too. Thank you for liking and sharing me out, Slick. We have Nick Cannon, Raven Simone, Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, Punky Brewster. Lord, somebody went way back. Punky Brewster. Gary Coleman, Todd Bridges, Tia. Okay, y'all knew that one good. Name 3 baby shower gifts. I don't even think Q playing right now, so you better come on, Keto. She must have stepped off. Oh, never mind. She did say Nick Cannon. Just go now, Keto. A blanket. See, now you letting Cola James get you keto for speaking. No. See, yeah. Name 3 types of floor exercises. Name 3 types of floor exercises. Three types of floor exercises. Refresh your screen, Ladybug. Take your phone and do it like this. Oh, well, you're up there, Ladybug. Hey, Daddy's Day. How are you doing? Keto girl, don't pout. See, NQ's world is speaking right now. You had your chance. She's too busy speaking. All right, Slick. Lady C says sit-ups, crunches, jumping jacks. Too Sexy says bends. Wait, what? Bends, push-ups, yoga. What are bends? I know you did, NQ's world. You can let other people have their moment, NQ's world. You can let other people feel good, NQ. Name, I don't think no one would watch that show. The thing is, name 3 characters from Game of Thrones. Can anybody name that? Name 3 characters from Game of Thrones. Y'all can't name it? Okay. Name 3 celebrities who should not be celebrities. Oh, that's kind of mean. Name 3 celebrities who should not be celebrities. Name 3 celebrities who should not be celebrities. Oh, Lord, somebody said Kim. Kim who? Dominique, that is so mean. Oh, Lord, somebody said Ray J. I agree with you on the Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Paris. Well, yes, Keto Girl said all the Kardashians. And I agree. Name 3 cartoons. 3 cartoons. Name 3 cartoons. Name 3 cartoons. Smurfs, Flintstones, and Jetsons. 10 and 10. I don't know that one, Oreo. Woody Woodpecker, Casper, and Darkwing Ducks. Name 3 professional basketball teams. 3 men professional basketball teams. Name 3. Name 3 men's professional basketball teams. Man, I have not seen Tailspins in so long. Wow. Bulls, Spurs, girl, NQ's world. Name 3 essence oils. 3 essence oils. Wow, NQ's World, yes. Go Gadgets. Name 3 essence oils. Lavender, mint. I'm sick, man. Me too, keto girl. I'm looking, and I mean, every time I look, she just like right there. Name 3 ways to stay warm during the winter. I know what my 3 would be. Name 3 ways to stay warm during the winter. Keep it clean, Q. Name 3 ways to stay warm during the winter. Y'all must have gave up and just letting NQ's World just get it. Shaking my head. That's where my head went, ma'am. I look. My head went south too, NQ's World. That's why I said keep it clean. Name 3 characters from The Lion King. 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 God, dog, Q. It's between Q and Cola. Q2 up on you, Cola. Name 3 female athletes. Name 3 female athletes. This your time, Cola, because she dropping emojis. Name 3 female athletes. Okay, we got 1. NQ's World said her fingers are tired. Thoughts? I'm gonna just have to go with you because I don't know none of them. But I'll say okay. Next, we're gonna skip that one because I don't even know 3. Do y'all know 3? No, that's a real baby thing. Name 3 Big 12 universities. Name 3 Big 12 universities. I don't get that, but name 3 Big 12 universities. I guess in the top 12. Name 3 Big 12 universities. I don't know that either, Oreo. I don't know if they're, well, just say name 3 universities. Name 3 universities. Hey, Jasmine, how are you doing, love? That's what I'm saying, NQ's World. I mean, now, Howard Lane, Yale, okay? 3 dances. Name 3 dances. Oreo, what you mean you don't know any universities? Name 3 dances. Floss, dab, butterfly. What is the floss? Name 3 annual flowers. Name 3 annual flowers. Butterfly, Tootsie Roll, and a dip. Name 3 annual flowers. Don't say twerking too loud, sexy too much, because then Booty will start twerking. But she be twerking her whole body. Lord Q. This girl say when the kids swing their arms back and forth like crazy, that's called flossing. There you go, Cola. See, she was chastising me. You got to get in there, Cola. Name 3 Thanksgiving foods. Name 3 Thanksgiving foods. Name 3 Thanksgiving foods. Name 3 Thanksgiving foods. Pink Motivation, how are you doing, love? Man, we was popping in them YouTube streets last night, wasn't we, Pink? Everywhere we... Stuffing, turkey, and ham. Stuffing, turkey, and ham. NQ's World say, okay, she see what y'all trying to do. I'm coming. She coming back. Her fingers are coming back. Name 3 Netflix originals. Name 3 Netflix original series. Name 3 Netflix original series. Name 3 Netflix original series. I know Carolyn E. NQ's World is playing too much today. Orange is the New Black, Queen South, and Luke Cage. All right, Q. Cola coming on back up on you. Name 3 Ron Howard movies. Ron Howard movies. Who is Ron Howard? Name 3 Ozark. Man, Ozark is good. 13 Reasons. I started that, but I never finished it. 365. What did I just ask? Oh, name 3 Ron Howard movies. Who is Ron Howard? The Sandlot? I guess Cola, if you say so. Because I don't even know who Ron Howard is. Is that Opie from Andy Griffin? Apollo? Not Terrence Howard. Ron Howard from Happy Days. Okay. I thought it was Opie. Name 3 fouls. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, name 3 fouls or penalties in basketball. Run BMC. I don't know what you mean, Ladybug Seafood. Are you trying to say run DMC? Oh, got Olin trying to do something with himself. Name 3 fouls and penalties in basketball. Name 3 fouls or double dribbling, tech, and foul. Okay, Q know her sports too. Name 3 classic Christmas decorations. Name 3 classic Christmas decorations. Name 3 classic Christmas decorations. You got it, Q. Double dribbling a. Well, you said tech file, so it was one more needed. Christmas tree lights and snow. Okay, Cola. Name 3 spring break destinations. Name 3 spring break destinations. Thank you, Pink Motivation. Guys, when we finish here, we're going to head over to a safe space of love, which is a new channel created by myself, the Keto Girl, and the Foodie Squad. It is where you can come and you get to talk about health issues, depression, mental issues, just everyday life things, any things that you're going through. You're able to come and talk about it. You're able to come through and talk about it. And it's a safe space where it's a no judgment zone. Jasmine was the one that came through with it with Miami, Cancun. Isn't Cancun, is Mexico? Vegas. Okay. Yeah, still go to Jasmine because then she came back and said Vegas. Name 3 famous people that use just one name. Name 3 famous people that use just one name. I saw you, Jasmine, when you came back. Name 3 famous people that use just one name. Brandy, Ursha. Kanye used his name Kanye West, ain't it? Cher, Madonna, BOGO. What is BOGO? NQ's World and Cola both got 2 each. See, NQ's World, Cola. Now, NQ's World want to come back and say Madonna. Name 3 types of posts people hate seeing on Facebook. I still don't know what that is. Keto Girl, BOGO, YouTube. What is that? What is the name of the other channel? It's called A Safe Space of Love. Pink Motivation. A Safe Space of Love. Foodie Squad, if you're still in here, will you drop the link so she can go over and check the page out before we go over there? Name 3 types of posts people hate seeing on Facebook. Fighting, begging, venting. True, true, true. We're playing 5-second rule, Coco. But I'm letting them go longer than 5 seconds. Name 3 Tom Cruise movies. 3 Tom Cruise movies. What's wrong, Jasmine? You say you're not. Oh, you're good. Thanks for asking. I thought you said you're not good. Thank you to Keto Girl. Name 3. Hey, KK Soul Fit. How are you doing today, love? Name 3 Tom Cruise movies. Y'all, that's the link right there to Safe Space of Love. We have about 30 more minutes in here. Then we're going to go over there. And when we head over there, guys, I just wanted to keep it separate from each one of our pages. So that's why we started another page. That way you can come, you can talk, and we can just talk grown folk stuff, guys. Not no kid stuff. It's real stuff. Like last week, we talked some serious stuff. Mission Impossible 1, 2, and 3. Name 3 things you take to the beach. 3 things you take to a beach. Thank you, Carolyn Eats. 3 things you take to a beach. Yeah, Cola, I saw her. She was trying to be a slick one there. Mission Impossible 1, 2, and 3. Name 3 things you take to a beach. Sunscreen, blanket, and a ball. Okay, come on through, Pink Motivation. Name 3 brands of shoes. 3 brands of shoes. I think I've seen one of them in Q's World, and I can't even tell you which one I've seen. Name 3 brands of shoes. Name 3 brands. Nikes, Airmans, and Vans. Nike. I think you're trying to say Nike, Air Max, and Vans. Coco trying to slide in here and get on the board. Name 3 things found in a classroom. Name 3 things found in a classroom. Name 3 things found in a classroom. I understood what you was trying to say, Coco. A ruler, chart, and eraser. Your mom call them what? NQ's World say her mom called Air Max, like Matt man's name, Max. Name 3. No, nobody knows Taylor Swift. Nothing. Name 3 brands of coffee. Name 3 brands of coffee. Name 3. Okay, guys, we're not gonna go over to Safe Space of Love. We're gonna actually stay here. So after I finish the game, what we would do is we would stay here, and the lady that was gonna come on today and talk was Eating to Live Strong. So if you're still in the building, Eating to Live Strong, we're gonna stay here, and I will host it here, but Booty Doo will come on and talk with you with MS. Hold on, guys. What was the question I asked? 3 brands of coffee. Folgers, Dunkin', and what? Community, Starbucks, and Folgers. Coco, what was you saying? Folgers, Dunkin', and Shipley? I don't know what that is. Maybe that's something that's just in Texas, but okay. Name 3 tools for lawn work. 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 Simply Donuts are real good. Shipley Donuts. Oh, okay. Lawnmower, weed eater, and edger and cutter. Foodie, are you still in the chat, Foodie? Foodie squad, are you still in the chat? Did you hear what I just said? Name 3 national flags containing the color green. Name 3 national flags that contain the color green. Yeah, Mimi, my family was mad at me with those Oreos. They was like, my one nephew that do like Oreos was like, my nephew was like, man, you just ruined Oreos for me. I'm like, I'm sorry. Hey, Duncan Entertainment, how are you doing, love? Jamaica, Italy. One more. Okay, Cola coming through. Duncan is speaking to everyone. Name 3 famous African American actors. 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 Denzel Washington, Jamie Foxx, and Bill Cosby. Okay then, Cola. Name 3 civil rights leaders. Name 3 civil rights actors. I'm just here looking around your streets, April. I know, I see you, Mimi. I keep seeing the every time you do a comment, I see it when it pop up. King, Malcolm, and Jesse. Okay. In Q's world, I see you. Name 3 women makeup items. 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 Foundation, lipstick, eyeshadows. Okay, positive. We see you coming on through. Positive say don't count her out. NQ's world. Positive mukbangs got you, love. Name 3 movies. It says 3 movies in theaters right now. The movie theaters isn't open, so name 3 movies that was the last movies that you knew that was in there. Name 3 movies in theaters right now. Jumanji. That's 1 triple family. Keto Girl and Foodie Dude. You could do like a intro. Boss Ladies, Jumanji's Boss Lady, and Trolls. Name 3 actors who played Batman. Name 3 actors who played Batman. Name 3 actors who played Batman. The Invisible Man. Name, OMG, I'm still logging in to work. OLL, I'll be back. Let me log out. Michael Keaton being out. I didn't know he played Batman. Gotta have one more. Name 3 actors who played Batman. Name 3 actors who played Batman. Meaning you is not playing, girlfriend. I mean, your comments coming in like boom, boom, boom. Bad boy blood. I think that's the 3rd one you're saying positive. I couldn't tell you the first one who played Batman. Name 3 Chinese dishes. Name 3 Chinese dishes. Name 3 Chinese dishes. Hey, Foodie and Keto, can y'all post something on y'all community post letting them know instead of going to Safe Space of Love that we're just going to do it on my channel? Because I was trying to send something out, but I keep getting text messages in the middle of me doing it. Name 3 Chinese rice noodles, Chinese wings. Rice noodles, Chinese wings. Okay, I got it. That beef and broccoli sound good right about now. Name 3 phases of the moon. Name 3 phases of the moon. Okay, guys, again, StreamYard is not letting us be able to pull up on Safe Space of Love right now. So they say we have to wait 24 hours before we can come up half full and quarter. Okay, Jasmine. So what we're gonna do instead of going over to Safe Space of Love, we're gonna stay here on my channel, and I'm just gonna take the music down, and I'm gonna open the I'm gonna drop the link so that Eating to Live Strong can come up, and Foodie Squad can also come up. But next week we will be on Safe Space of Love talking next week. So today we will be here, and next week we will be on Safe Space of Love because StreamYard is tripping right now. So if you can, guys, just share it out that we will be over here versus on Safe Space of Love. Name 3 crayon colors. Name 3 crayon colors. Name 3 crayon colors. Coco, StreamYard just sent Foodie a, okay, Caller James, I see you. StreamYard just sent Foodie email or sent Foodie something. I couldn't read my text message all the way, saying that we're on a 24-hour hold on Safe Space of Love. It could be because we don't have any content on there, but I just read her Keto's thing. We're gonna post something on there tonight. Even if it's just the intro, we're gonna post something on there tonight so that we can have something on there so people can, you know, connect the right way. So instead of going to Safe Space of Love, Coco, we're just gonna stay here, and I'm just gonna drop the link in about 8 minutes, and I'm gonna cut the music off, and then we'll just like go over like we're going over the safe space of love, but we're actually just staying here. That's all we're doing, but we're just gonna change the platform up a little bit without the music going. Name 3 activities in physical education. Name 3 activities in physical education. Name 3 activities in physical education. I'm trying to think of 3 myself. Name 3 activities in physical education. Running, volleyball, and soccer. Okay, like that's Coco. Then Cola came right behind you with volleyball, basketball, and I think she was trying to say track. But I got you, Cola. Name 3 desserts. Name 3 desserts. Name 3 desserts. Name 3 desserts. Cake, pie, and ice cream. Look at you, triplet. You trying to do your thing. Name 3 commands to teach your dog. Name 3 commands you teach your dog. Name 3 commands you teach your dog. Name 3 commands you teach your dog. And triplet family, guys, when y'all see Life as Coco, Life as Coco is Coco Empire's other page. I see stay, sit, stay, go, poop. Dominique. But okay, you got it, sis. 3 items you might find under the kitchen sink. 3 items you might find under the kitchen sink. 3 items you might find under the kitchen sink. Name 3 items you might find under the kitchen sink. Y'all, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. Name 3 items you might find under the kitchen sink. Bleach, Ajax, Glade cleaner. Glad cleaner. Dishes, pots, and towels. Soap, plunger, cleaning supplies. Okay, that was good. That was good ones. A plunger is for the sink, y'all. The plunger is for the sink. We wasn't making no judgments. Pink motivation. Name 3 reasons an airplane flight could be uncomfortable. Name 3 reasons an airplane flight could be uncomfortable. Name 3 reasons an airplane flight could be uncomfortable. Name 3 reasons an airplane flight could be uncomfortable. Too full, loud noise, baby crying, kid kicking the seat. True, true, true. 3 ways to keep in touch with someone. 3 ways to keep in touch with someone. 3 ways to keep in touch with someone. Call, text, email. Tracy, she's so crazy. Hello, love. We are playing 5-second rule. I am asking, like, for instance, Tracy, she's so crazy. Name 5 professional baseball stadiums, and then you name them. Name 3 professional baseball stadiums. Everybody speaking to Tracy, she's so crazy. Footy Squad, can you get in touch with Eating to Live Strong? Name 3 professional baseball fields. Yankee, Dodger, Shield. What's Shield? Angel, Cola. What's Shades? Y'all give me 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. Let me tell Eating to Live Strong that we're staying on my channel. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I was trying to reach out to the lady that's going to be the guest on Safe Space, that was supposed to be the guest on Safe Space of Love today. We have about another minute before we're going to kind of like change it up. I don't know any stadiums. Me either. Tracy, she's so crazy. That's why I just said, okay. Because that's why I just said okay, because I don't know no stadiums. But guys, we are, the actual winner is NQ's World. Then it was Cola James. So if both y'all can drop y'all cash out in the chat, because if Cola would have just typed a little bit more quicker when Q was gone, Cola could have been in the lead. But she let Jasmine come in, and Jasmine started winning. NQ's World, are you still here, love? Look at her talking about some yay. Drop your cash app, NQ's World. Cola was giving you a run for your money. Oh, that's cute. Q's payday. Okay, ladies, stay there. Foodie, are you ready for me to drop the link? Foodie, are you ready for me to drop the link, love? Everyone is saying congratulations to the winners. Foodie Squad, are you ready? To the 10 amazing channels that's in here, we are about to get ready to switch over. We are about to get ready to switch over to a safe space of love so that we can talk. Today we're going to talk about, oh, you're welcome, NQ's World. April, drop my link to this channel, please. Hold on 1 second for me. Keto Girl, can you drop Coco's link while I do these cash apps, please? Okay, guys, today we're going to be talking about MS. I can't find her, man. You can't find who? Coco, Coco's life. Ask Coco. Yeah, Coco, go under, aren't you a mod? Go under your other channel and drop the link. Okay, guys, today we are going to be talking about MS. Today we have with us, okay, Cola, but we're going to be talking about MS. Our guests today is Eating to Live Strong. Foodie Squad is also suffers from MS. We were just made aware, Eating to Live Strong, that Cola James, that's here in the chat right now, also has MS. So I am going to open the floor up to you, Eating to Live Strong, so you can introduce yourself to everyone, although I know everyone knows you already, but just so you can introduce yourself to everyone. Eating to Live Strong.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, sorry about that.
Can you hear me?
You go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Welcome and hello. Thank you so much. I am Eat to Live Strong. I am a MS patient. I have MS. It doesn't have me. I've been suffering with multiple sclerosis. My diagnosis was 2013, but I know that it was further back than then. It wasn't until I started listening to my body and was made aware of becoming to go to the doctor to get checked out when I woke up one morning and did not have vision. I lost my eyesight. And I was doing multiple things. Like I would stand up and fall. I would forget a lot. I have pain. I go to bed in pain. I wake up in pain. I do not sleep. And so as a point of me getting diagnosed with MS, I was in nursing school. So I'm a registered nurse, but I'm not practicing now because of my condition. And I retired from the mortgage industry. So I am now working on YouTube just as a form of relaxation and also for me to, it's therapeutic for me. I meet a lot of people on YouTube and I actually love being on YouTube. So help not only myself, but other people that are suffering with multiple sclerosis and other diseases, all in the steps of how we eat, what we eat. And that's basically how I started my channel. I became vegan in 2009 and I lost over 100 pounds and I'm still working off more weight. And that's basically it. I am a people person.
What are some of the things that the difference that you've noticed since finding out that you have MS?
What were the differences? me a second.
Yeah,
Let me turn
not
my
just
volume
like
up because I'm
not
not
just
able to hear you.
me.
Yes, I can hear you now. I turned up my volume. Okay, so say that again.
What
I'm
are some
sorry, I didn't
different
hear.
what are some difference that you learned? Like I know with my nerve pain, I have noticed like it sometimes it affects my sleeping. It affects like if I gain weight, it affects the weight affects it. There's just different things that I know that affects my nerve pains. What are some of the things that you have? I know Cola James in here says she suffers from MS. I know Foodie suffers from MS. So where somebody else in the chat is asking where was the pain? Where's your pain at? Where did you notice it at first?
Well, my right hand, I have absolutely no feeling in my right hand. It is touch and go. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it's never there. I don't have my complete right side of my body is numb. My pain is with the sciatic nerve, and I have spinal stenosis. I have sciatica. I also have a pinched nerve. So with all of those things factoring into with my MS, because that's the attack of the central nervous system. So with all those things that factors into
Mm-hmm.
me having MS, I'm in pain. And I'm in pain sometimes and I don't even realize I'm in pain because I don't have the feeling.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes I don't even know I'm in pain. You can go to the doctor and they can do certain tests and it's like, you're in pain. I'm like, how do you know that? Because I don't feel it. And it's really hard for me to describe pain because I
Right.
don't always feel it.
Right.
And some of the factors that actually bothered me more than anything, because I started eating healthier and learned how to change my eating habits, it helped me to relieve some of the symptoms. And the biggest thing was inflammation. We as humans, not only MS patients, but we walk around, we are a ball of inflammation. So I had to learn what foods held a lot of
Right.
inflammation, which dairy products, and I'm vegan now, so I don't have that problem. But dairy products was one of my weaknesses, and that too would cause the inflammation and the swelling. So I do a lot of turmeric, I do a lot of um, ginger and things of that nature. But I definitely had to change my eating habit and my fitness. So I had to do both in order to make my life comfortable. Um, Also, I would be fatigued. Fatigue was a huge one for me. Huge. I couldn't sleep, but I would be fatigued.
Wow. And so is it true that MS affects different parts of the body?
Yes, it does. And it all depends on where the lesions are. I have lesions in my brain and I have lesions on my spine. So I got the whole body workup with MS. On where the lesions are. I have lesions.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had to mute Foodie.
Okay, so yes, she said sorry. So yes, I have the whole workup because it's in my spine and in my brain. So I have a complete workup of MS. That's why I have to work so hard to try and delete some of the things that I do. Rest is a big one, and relaxation, because many people don't know that there's a difference with rest and relaxation. So I have to do meditation, yoga, and things of that nature to help me overcome a lot of the challenges that I face with MS.
I'm gonna unmute Foodie's mic.
I'll
I
mute
think
mine.
Foodie was gonna talk a little bit more. No, you can stay there. I'm gonna mute mine.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I know I'm late. Hey, Eat to Live. How you doing, sis?
Hey, Pooh, how you doing? I got your word.
I'm good. So I heard you on here talking some good stuff about MS, educating the people.
Thank
It's
you, sis.
now it's somebody else. I heard her say April say someone else in the audience has MS too.
She did.
Who else has MS?
I don't remember the name, guys. Don't charge it to my heart. Charge it to my brain.
Cola James.
Cola James.
It's
Cola-
Cola James.
Okay, Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, did Cola want to get up and talk, or she's just listening?
Cola, would you like to come up and talk about your MS? I'm gonna drop the link again, love.
Hey, Silas, Coco. Hey, Keto. Thanks, Boo. Yeah. So I don't know if you went over, everything with MS, but MS is basically when the myelin sheath that's wrapped around the nerve starts to disintegrate. And so to equate it to something, it's kind of like an exposed nerve in your tooth. When that nerve is exposed and it's kind of like that, but the nerve pain is so excruciating. One of the biggest things I've always said is no two MS patients a lot of times have the same symptoms, only because the myelin sheath is disintegrated in different areas of our brain, and so Eat to Live has different symptoms than what I have. I'm probably going to have different symptoms than what Cola James has. But it does not mean that we're not really collectively going through the same thing, which is multiple sclerosis. And so it's a very excruciating, painfully excruciating condition, disease, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But
debilitating.
would you say, Italia?
It's debilitating.
Yes, it's very debilitating. That's a good word. It's very debilitating because you really can't, you can't do anything. You're just there in pain. I was having some nerve pain in my legs a couple nights ago. I could not sleep. I couldn't do anything but just lay there. Like it was coming across my shoulders, down my arms, because the way my MS affects me, it affects my extremities, like my legs and my feet, my arms and my hands. It'll come across my shoulders, my back, and it's rough. It really is. But nerve pain is no joke. Nerve pain is so excruciating, it will wipe out any other pain that you probably are having.
Right.
It really will. Okay, Coco.
And you're right. So yes, no two person have the same ordeal, and everybody has. Unfortunately for me, every symptom that was on the list, I had them. I had everyone except for, go figure, rapid weight loss. That for the life of me, I would have taken that over anything.
I don't think nobody had it. I want to meet somebody with that caught the rapid weight loss. They had that one because I didn't have that either.
So yeah, I had every symptom that was on the list. And I always preach to people to know their body. So when you feel things, I kept putting it off. And that's how I know. I started thinking back as a child. So they're just recently starting to diagnose younger people. But at first they wouldn't diagnose you until you were 18 or older. But now I think the youngest person is like 13 that has multiple sclerosis. Then they said it wasn't hereditary, but I know a set of twins that have it and their father has it.
It's hereditary.
Yeah.
I've always believed that.
Me too. Because it's like that one, they say 0.0001% chance. But I'm meeting more and more people that actually have it, that their parents have it, or someone in their family have it, the grandmother or the father or the mother, siblings. It is a greater chance for siblings to have it, they said, than for the parents. And I meant to mention also, guys, that I'm an MS ambassador. So I work closely with the pharmaceutical companies, and I take calls for patients that have MS to talk them off the wall, because depression is big in the community with MS as well.
Yeah, it is. Cola James says mine is progressive, but it's not that bad yet. Stress is what causes flare-ups for me. my brain swells and I have to go to the hospital. Yeah. Now, stress is a huge factor.
It is.
Stress will cause you to have, some nerve pain flare-ups. No, oh, yeah, it's crazy. Hey, Living Better with Style. Hey, Cent Mo.
Sis,
How y'all doing? Thank y'all for coming in, Carolyn. Looking back, I didn't get diagnosed until 2017. But looking back, I had symptoms years before that. I just didn't know what it was.
Right.
And I know the first, I had nerve pain, and then I had to have surgery because it was a torn disc that was pressing on the nerve. So I was just assuming that all the nerve pain prior to that was from that. And some of it could have been.
Right.
But looking back on it, some of it was MS. Now that I'm able to tell the difference.
Right.
Yeah. But I didn't know. I didn't know to go to the doctor. I'm like, I'll be okay.
Yeah, we do that to ourselves, but it doesn't, and this is something that comes from way, way back. Your grandmothers would give you home remedies.
Yeah.
And we just lived off of home remedies, and we'll be okay. And a lot of people don't trust doctors, but guys, I'm telling you, if you go to your doctor, I do a process of elimination. I interview my doctor like they're trying to get a job. So those are the type of things that we need to do when we have to take care of our bodies. The doctor may give you something, but just because they tell you something, you do not have to believe it. Get a second opinion, third opinion, do your process of elimination, find out what this doctor is good for. But if you have MS, make sure your doctor is a MS doctor.
Yes.
Not a doctor that's a neurologist. They have to be a neurologist that's in the field for MS.
Yes. And see, I did not know to ask. When I went to the first neurologist I went to, it took him a whole year. And he still did not give me a diagnosis. He says, well, I can't definitively say that this is MS, so I'm going to have to send you to an MS specialist. I like to lay him out. I said, you're not an MS specialist. I said, then why am I here? Like, I was
collecting my money. Collecting your money.
And as soon as the MS specialist he sent me to, she's my MS doctor now.
Right.
She's a neuro-oncologist, and she is great. I love her, but she's an MS specialist. And she just took one look at the MRI and said it's MS.
Yeah.
And just started the whole process, the regimen, But yeah. I was so upset with him. So yes, ask questions. And if you're not comfortable, switch doctors.
Exactly.
Don't look, this is your life.
Because I think I told you on Burns Live, the doctor that I was going to initially, I was blessed to have gotten all the tests ran through her, but she wasn't an MS doctor. So in fact, guys, she prescribed the medication for me that could have potentially killed me because I'm positive for JB. So I'm positive for the John Cunningham virus, and that's a virus of the brain. And that will attack your brain, and you will forget to swallow. You'll forget to breathe. You'll forget to eat. It's awful. And she prescribed me a medication. And if it wasn't for a friend of mine that worked in the lab that got my results, I called her and she says, I'm going to tell you this now. If you say this, I will not live up to this. I will say, no, I didn't tell you this. She said, but you're positive. And I was like, I'm positive. She said, yeah, your doctor hadn't called you. And it was almost 2 months. She prescribed the medication and I called her office and I said, am I okay to take this? Because you did a test for me and I want to make sure that I do not have PML or JB, the JB virus, the JC virus, I'm sorry, JCV. And she looked at the results. She says, oh my God, don't take the medicine. Have you taken it? If you do, we're going to have to take you and have the medicine pumped out of your system. Because that medicine that we take stays in our bodies for 2 years.
Yeah.
But we have to take it every day.
Wow.
So it's rough out there. But guys, just listen to your body, ask the questions. And also there's 4 stages of multiple sclerosis. There is the CIS, which is the actual basic, the beginning of it. that I should have been diagnosed with when I was a child. And then it goes on to the RMS and goes on and on. It's 4 stages. So I don't know what anybody else have, but I'm RMS.
You do realize you're the parties are
Hello, Eat to Live Strong. Hello, Foodie. Hello, April.
Hey, Pooh.
Hey,
I don't have MS, but I do have a few questions because I know a couple of people that suffers from MS, and I know that you and I, Eat to Live Strong, was supposed to be doing um, an interview with each other about keto and being a vegan and things of that nature. I apologize for that. I missed that interview, but we already discussed that already. But what I want to know is what type of herbal that you guys are using, or do you practice herbal to kind of like get rid of some of the pain? And I want to know from Eat to Live Strong, when you started the vegan keto diet, when you started that, did that make the symptoms better? When you start losing weight, were you able to exercise? Were you able to like kind of like calm down the symptoms, things of that nature? Because I follow what you eat, and I know that you lost a massive amount of weight, and I want to know, does that help with the MS? Because the person that I know with the MS, she went from 300 pounds all the way to 160 pounds, and she uses black seed oil, I want to say black
uh-oh.
seed oil, and she said it makes her feel much better. But she also says that she suffered from a lot of pain, but she's doing great with her diet, and she cut out a lot of things. So I want to know, when you lost weight, and what were you using? Do you use herbals, or do you use prescriptions from the doctor, things of that nature? Because I know the people in the audience want to know, like, what do you do to calm your pain down? Or is there a remedy to make you feel better when you are aching and suffering from stuff like that?
Great. Now, I was 100% holistic when I was diagnosed. It took a long time for me to decide if I was going to take the medication. I went from taking 16 medications down to 1. And that's because I started changing what I ate. I matched, different things that you eat, different beans, different greenery, different fruits, and all of that stuff. And even the herbs, like black seed, I was told 100, do not take it if you have MS. But I think Foodie takes it, and it doesn't bother her. But from going back, looking at the research that they do, the studies, people that take the black seed, they were often having, they were going into flare-ups, or they were having conditions that just pop up all of a sudden. It just did not work 100%. So my neurologist said, absolutely not. He said, you could take anything else as long as you ask me, but I don't want you to take that. And he pulled out the charts to show me all of the studies that had been done with black seed. So if she starts to feel bad, even if you take something on a regular, becomes conditioned, right? And if you take it and it starts not working and things start happening, maybe you have to step back from it because your body has gotten conditioned to that item. So I always tell people to journal and write down what they do, how long they do it, how they feel after they take it, or how they feel after they eat, because that makes a big difference. And of course, when I lost weight, I was not taking, of course, I didn't take any medications. And I went from vegetarian, so I went small. I went vegetarian, and I fell off a few times, and then I went vegan. And it made me feel a whole lot better. I wasn't as fatigued. I was able to get out and exercise. I was walking up to 8 miles a day. I was swimming, doing water aerobics, and all those things helped. So losing the weight is great, but you got to add physical activity into it with it as well.
Yes, and that's what I want people to hear, because you do have a story, and that's the whole part of that's why you created this channel, to help people that may be suffering from MS. You know what I'm saying? Like, to help them, to let them know that you exercise, that you eat healthy, that you taking whatever it is that you taking to, battle with this MS. Like, I don't know anything about it. But like I said, I know a couple of people that are suffering from it. But I appreciate you sharing your story as well as Foodie, because I watch Foodie sometimes when she don't want to come live, or when she do come live, she's suffering from pain, and whatever it is that she's going through, you can see it in her face. So
Right.
I just want people to know that, you guys are strong as I don't know what to even get on live or even do a video and get in front of the camera, even when you don't feel like it, and you're telling your story to the world. So I appreciate you, Eat to Live Strong, for coming up here and educating us, Foodie Squad, educating us and letting us know how you really feel and what you can do to kind of like calm the pain.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a challenge. It really is. And again, if anybody's out there, this is a no judge platform. And I thank April and Foodie for combining this platform.
Oh, and
I have been,
keto too.
oh, I'm sorry. And yes, you too. Thank you so much. I am happy you guys did this, because I don't want people to think that I'm knocking medication or herbals. I'm just simply saying monitor what you do, because once it starts to becoming something that your body's conditioned to, it doesn't work. So even your medicine that the doctors give you, that's why they keep increasing the dosage, because your body conditions to it.
Yeah.
So I'm not knocking anything, because I was 100% holistic. I wouldn't even take a baby aspirin. I would suffer with migraines, which was one of my biggest things. I had migraines really, really bad. And I would not take medication. I would just lay in the bed, meditate, cover my head, and just relax. So find a good meditation routine, a good form of exercise, find a good way of relaxing, drinking your herbal teas, because I love herbal teas. Find those things to make that thing balance out for you. You cannot give in to the fight. You got to keep fighting, guys. And this is going to make me cry. You cannot give up. You have to keep fighting anything that comes at you, even if it's cancer, whatever it is, guys, fight it. You have to have that fight, because if you don't, it will take you down faster than anything.
It will.
You
It will.
You can't give up.
Don't cry, Pooh. You a fighter too. But she's right. You gotta fight it. You have to fight it. That's why I don't like to lay in the bed if I can help it. And I think that's one of the reasons why I still try to go live, because I don't want to lay in the bed and just give up. I want to fight. And so, even though that day I went live, I had to call my doctor. It was just too much for me at that point. But you fight it. That's what you do. Because if you give up, your body gonna give up. If in your mind you give up, the rest of you is gonna automatically give up. So she's right. You have to fight it. You have to. Now,
Don't let them tell you can't do it.
Yep.
Don't let them tell you you can't. Don't let them tell you that this is your final call. That is not. They're not God. They cannot do that. And anybody that's that negative, dismiss them from your life. Pray about it and keep moving. Don't let this take you down.
Yep. Cola, I do alkaline water too. I've been doing alkaline water for a long time. Like now, regular water don't even taste right. It's like I can taste everything that's in it. So I've been doing alkaline water for a long time. And I know, Eat to Live was saying how she absolutely doesn't do black seed. I've been doing black seed oil. And I tell my neurologist everything. She just monitor how you feel, and I always tell her what I'm taking or, before I even take it. But the black seed oil hasn't bothered me at all. So I still continue to take it. It worked, as far as, keeping my lungs clear, inflammation down, it works. I use ginger oil sometimes. I mix it with a carrier oil. you know, and rub myself with that. You got to get something good smelling with that ginger oil though. But I've used that and, you know, rub down it helps with that ginger oil helps with the lymphatic system to help keep swelling down. So I've used that. So it's a lot of things. You just research and then talk to your doctor first. And I will say this, if you have a doctor who's dead set against you using any type of herbals, remedies, or anything, and they're all about the pharmaceuticals, you might want to check with another doctor.
Yes,
Because a
I
lot
was
of
going to
times,
say that.
yeah, them doctors
Yes,
don't have your best interest at heart. You know,
yes,
they don't always have your best interest at heart. My neurologist told me, she said, look, I don't want you on all these medications.
Right.
You got to do something to get off these medications, you know. And you know, she will tell me about certain things. If I find something and I go over with her, we agree I'm gonna try it out. She's cool with it, and that's why I still stick with her.
I found a holistic doctor. So my primary is holistic, and then my neurologist, he's not holistic, but he mesh and he communicates with my primary. I actually go to my neurologist for everything because people, when I first got diagnosed, they were like, "Oh, I don't know anything about MS," and that used to frustrate me because they were, "Well, I don't know anything about MS." These are doctors telling me they don't know about MS. So I got the best relationship with my neurologist, and I was blessed to get him because he's the top neurologist in the nation. I was on assignment and would be in Portland, Oregon, and somebody standing in there and they're talking about their neurologist, and I said, "Who is your neurologist?" And found out that he flies from Oregon to Atlanta to see my neurologist.
Wow.
He does that every 6 months. He flies to Atlanta to see the neurologist. You have that good relationship, but again, if you have a doctor that's not willing to, if they want to keep pushing medications in you, my doctor will not. My neurologist definitely does not. And my doctor who's holistic, that's how I really actually got caught onto the vegan side because she's vegan. So we would host cooking classes and things like that. So she's a great one too. So guys, find your good doctor, and that's even with other types of illness, even for your regular day-to-day life. Find a good care provider, healthcare provider, because it's important.
You're
okay,
right.
I'm gonna get down from the panel, but the last question that I want to ask is for Eat to Live Strong as well as Foodie Squad. What is your daily routine when you get up in the morning, from the time you get up in the morning to the time you go to bed? Like, what do? You exercise, or what do you eat, or what do you suggest to other people what you can do during the course of the day to kind of like calm down the pain, or just give them some type of insight, because I know Cola James, she got a lot to say in the chat, and I'm sure she wants to compare her notes to you guys' notes. So just let them know that what you do from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep to battle your symptoms.
Go ahead, eat to live.
I stretch in the morning because that my right leg, I catch the Charlie horse in my legs all the time. So I do a lot of stretching in the morning. I go out for walks on a nice day before it gets too hot because the heat is my enemy. So I go out for a walk, and sometimes I go to the gym. Once, because the gym is open now, so I will go to the gym, and because of my disability, they let us in the gym before anybody else. So I will go in the gym. I will have a smoothie for breakfast. So I'll do my, my fruit and my kale and my spinach and my aloe. I make up a nice smoothie. So that would be my breakfast. And the thing about it, guys, is I have to cook for my family too. So they're not vegan. They're coming around slowly, but I will fix me a smoothie for breakfast, or I will eat some oatmeal. I do the jarred oatmeal. So I have to have convenience because I don't want to have to think about anything. And then for the most part, I'm either on YouTube or I'm reading. I'm an avid reader, so I read and I try to do things to kind of keep my mind stimulated because of my lesions on my brain. And Foodie was talking about the myelin sheath around the layers that were peeling off. I have lesions in that area, so it's like black holes. If you look at my MRI, it just looks like black holes throughout my body from all of the lesions. So I have to do things to keep my mind stimulated. So I'll play games on the phone and things like that to try and keep my mind operating. So that's basically what I do all day. And of course, I pray, 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 and pray.
I'm mute. I forgot. I was about to start talking. That's all you can do. When I wake up, when I first get up, I had to learn that I couldn't just jump out of bed, because I was jumping out of bed and then falling on the floor because my legs kept giving out. And then I was dizzy. So when I first get up, I have to just lay there for a minute. Then I have to sit on the side of the bed for a minute and get my body and my mind together and get up slowly and start moving around. I try to make sure that I take any type of showers when Aaron is here, just in case something, because I've gotten stuck in the shower before, with the nerve pain just started shooting down my legs and, was struggling. So I try to make sure that when I take a bath, if I get in the tub, I try to make sure he's here just in case anything happens. But as far as food with my routine, like I eat a lot of oatmeal and I eat a lot of fruit. So I do oatmeal. I like mangoes, apples. I eat a lot of apples, grapes. I'm trying to get back into smoothies. I haven't done a smoothie in a while. Usually if Aaron makes a smoothie, he'll make enough for both of us. And so, I do a smoothie then with spinach and everything in it. At one point I was juicing. I have a juicer, but I haven't juiced in a while. My struggle right now is getting my protein in. So I do have protein shakes that I drink throughout the day, like pure protein or organic. I can't even think of the name of it now. Muscle milk is another one, but I try to get one that doesn't have any sugar or, at least 1 gram of sugar. So I do a lot of protein shakes throughout the day. The exercise is a little sketchy for me because my legs, I can't really do a lot. My arms, if I, they just started opening back up the gym. If, beforehand, if I was to go on a treadmill, I probably could walk really slow, like a little, not a fast walk, but just a normal walk. I was able to do that for about 20 minutes and before any type of nerve pain started to creep up. And my doctor said, the minute you feel any type of nerve pain, just stop. Don't keep going. This is not like when you have what's the exercise person, a trainer, and they say, well, give me 2 more, give me 5 more, push, push, push. Don't push. And now that I know, in the past, before I was diagnosed, I was pushing myself into a flare up and didn't even know it. I didn't know that pain that I was feeling was MS. So I had to stop myself from that. So I try to, get in as much as possible. I'm going to start, walking around the block, because there's not a lot of people out here, so that's where I'm at now. I don't eat a lot of bread. I don't do a lot of carbs because I recently found out now that I can't do a lot of gluten, which is not good for you anyways. So right now I'm just focusing on trying to get in enough protein in my system and eliminating the carbs. Like the oatmeal that I eat is gluten-free oatmeal.
Right.
So it's a lot of different gluten-free options that I'm learning out there. I bought some gluten-free bread, but I ended up eating maybe about 2 slices and it's spoiled because I don't eat a lot of bread anyway. But I've made a lot of adjustments to my diet over the years, since I got diagnosed, and you know, trying to do as much exercise as I can without hurting myself. I recently ordered that thing where you just stand on it and you twist. I saw the infomercial and I bought it. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna see what it do. The lady on the infomercial lost weight, so I'm gonna see. I better drop some pounds. That's all I know. Yeah.
Okay, so I know I said that was my last question, but you know, I'm always over here brewing up something. So what does that do? What does that do to you guys' mental state? Like, is it depression? Is it, you know, wow, why me? Or what do you feel when you are in pain? Like, what goes through your mind, and do you have the support of your loved ones when you are going through your depression stage? Your, oh my God, why is this happening to me?
Yeah, you go through a depression. You definitely go through a depression. You definitely question everything. I went through a huge depression because, you know, the last years of my mom's life is when I went through the most pain, the most debilitating. And I could not be there for her. You know, I couldn't care for her anymore. And so it was just crazy. You know, I couldn't go see her as often as I wanted to. And so I went through this thing about being angry with my body. Like I felt like if my body hadn't failed me, I would be there more for my mom, you know, because I got diagnosed in June of 2017. My mom passed away in October of 2017. So I went through this whole thing of just being angry with God, angry with myself, angry with my body, about everything. I don't want to cry. But just like, why? You know, because before then, I was on top of my mother's care. I was at every doctor's appointment. I had a notebook with everything. Like if I had to call it the EMTs, I would give her book. They were like, "Oh, you got everything in here. Can we take this? We'll give it back to you at the hospital." Yeah. I was just on top of everything and I was always there. And so not to be there was just hard. So you go through that. The last time I kind of went through being upset was when I realized my MS had progressed earlier this year, back in March. So in the doctor's office, when she had me do all of these little tests, and they were not hard tests, and I just failed every one of them. And I realized it was certain things that I couldn't do. Like, you know how you had a game at the restaurant? It's a triangle game and it's a little peg and you put the little pegs in the hole. She timed me with each hand and I had to put the pegs in the hole and I could not get those pegs in the holes fast enough. Like I was just blown. Like I was so upset that I could not get it. It was some other test I had to do and I was just, you know, upset. I was like, okay, don't cry, don't cry. So I was trying to pull it together. And then she had me walk up and down the hall. And she said, your gait on your left side is off. She said, your MS is progressing. She said, we need to do another brain MRI. And so that's why when I told you I had to do the brain MRI, I knew it had progressed. We didn't know the severity, you know, of the progression as to whether she was going to keep me on the same MS meds to suppress the MS or switch it up. Right. So soon after that doctor's visit, when she told me your MS has progressed, soon as I got to the car, I just broke down crying. And I called my cousin Kevin. Him and I are like brother and sister because I had his car. And he said, come on, pick me up. We going for a drink. I know probably shouldn't have, but we went to a little bar around here in our neighborhood. And we sat there and he got me to laughing and letting me know that it's okay, that you still able to do everything. So, you know, who cares? You can't put a peg in a hole, you know. But, you know, he pulled me out of it because I was about to slip into a deep funk behind that. So I do have a good support system and I'm thankful. for that, for my family. They're always checking on me, making sure I'm okay, and making sure I don't get too upset about things. So yeah.
Before I go into that, I wanted to answer a question that was put up on the board in the chat about vertigo. I had vertigo, and that was one of my biggest symptoms prior to me being diagnosed. And it gotten so bad where I couldn't even walk in the Walmarts without holding, and children running around would drive me nuts, and I would want to fall because I wasn't stable. I had vertigo, and to this day, it never goes away. You still have an inkling of vertigo in your system with MS. It never went away. So I just wanted to answer her question. I forgot the young lady that has MS. Honey, please forgive me. Brain function, and I'm going to stop claiming that too, but that's what happened. And with me, I was angry because I was the type of person that was always bebopping, running around the office, joking and laughing and playing jokes on people, and just really free-spirited person. And then MS comes in the door and just starts doing things to me that I never expected to happen to me. And I was more angry than anything. As far as my pain was concerned, I was angry about that. I'm like, why in the bleep did this happen to me? I was going off. I was mad at everything and everybody. I could not believe that was happening to me. And more so than anything, I was more angry than I was to feel the pain. I was too angry to feel the pain. So I took a lot of time, I stayed in the room. I wouldn't go out. I wouldn't talk to anybody. People would call to check on me. They would send me gifts. I wouldn't open it. I wouldn't open the door. I wouldn't check the mail. I wouldn't talk to anybody. I went into a major funk. And for somebody that's talkative like me to stop talking to people and going into a shell and not speaking to anybody, it was totally off the radar for me. So I ended up trying to just started reading and reading and reading because, mind you, I was finishing up my nursing degree at that time, and things started happening. I got blessed to be at a school that was able to help me through it. They were like, you know these answers, you answer the questions before any of the students would. We know you know it, so we're going to have to get you some help. So they gave me the opportunity to take the test by myself with nobody in there, and gave me the extra time. So I started seeing the liking of how people really supported me, and I could not be mean to people. So I just took one day at a time and just started scratching things off my list and just started making life better for me. So basically the pain, I was more angry than I could tell. I think my pain level could not match my anger. So it took me to have to see somebody out there to support and help me. Even my family, they're supportive, but I mean, I fall down my stairs more than anybody I know. And it was things like that. I had to make humor out of everything, because if I didn't, I spent hours on a psychiatrist's sofa talking to the psychiatrist when all they wanted to do was feed you drugs. And I refused that. So it was basically me coming to terms with the condition, because I fought it, because I'm like, I don't have this. I don't know what makes you not. And even to this day, I asked my neurologist, are you sure I have MS? And he just looks at me and says, yes. And I said, how do you think I have MS? He says, your MRI tells a lot. He said, your MRI looks like a gunshot victim. You got so many holes in your central nervous system and in your brain. That's how we know. And I have every MRI CD that I've taken, and I can see the changes in each one of them. And I finally got to a spot where it is stabilized, and I'm thankful for that, because of the fact that I changed my lifestyle. I don't stress. I don't keep negative people in my lifestyle. I will cut them off fast, and I will cut a sandwich when I'm hungry. Cut them off. I will block a person before you can spell block, they blocked. So I make sure that I keep myself in a positive mode. I keep myself around positive people. I pray. I love to sing. And that's another thing MS did to me. It took my singing ability away because of the inflammation, but I don't hit a note. So that's exactly what I do.
Oh my God, I appreciate you so much, Eat to Live. I appreciate everybody that's on the panel. And I know April is not suffering from MS, but she does suffer from nerve damage. Um, but I do want to address Cola James. And I know that it is hard for her to come up and share her story. I just want to let you know that you are loved. And this is um, April, what you doing's channel, but Safe Space of Love it was organized to give you the courage to come up on a panel and talk about whatever it is that you need to talk about. Um, it is a safe place for you to talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about, and it is confidential. We are working on making the channel private, and we are working on just opening it up to 18 and above. So this is an adult environment. But I just want you to know, Cola, you don't have to be afraid to come up and talk about your situation. It's going to take time for you to open up, but we just want you to know that it is a safe place for you to talk about what you want to talk about in an adult manner. I appreciate you, Eat to Live. I appreciate you, Foodie. Nobody knows what you go through unless they're going through it themselves. And I appreciate you sharing your story. I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna let April go ahead and orchestrate it, or Foodie do whatever it is that they got to do. Because I'm gonna be up here next week. And I'll be sharing my story as well. I don't know if it's going to be on April page or the Safe Space of Love, but this is what we organized this channel for, because we want everybody to feel comfortable. Everybody to feel comfortable in sharing their story. I applaud you guys, because you never know until you're placed in that situation. I don't know how I would have handle that situation if I got nerve damage, or some lesions and stuff on my brains and stuff like that. You have to look at it from somebody else's perspective, and I don't know how I would have handled that, because I don't have too many people that supported me. That's why I come to YouTube, because it's so many genuine people that support the Keto Girl. And I don't have to be ashamed of my story. I don't have to be ashamed to share my story. So we just want to make this comfortable for everybody. Everybody. So I'm going to jump down because I'm about to cry. I don't know why I'm about to cry, but I appreciate you so much, Eat to Live. I appreciate you so much, Foodie. I appreciate you so much, April, for opening up and telling your stories. Because you never know who you are going to touch. You never know. And it may be somebody in the audience right now. I know Cola James is sharing a story in the chat, but you never know who's in the bushes that needed this. You never know. So I love you so much, Foodie. I love you so much, sis. And my prayers and thoughts are with you, Eat to Live. Listen, you are my sister as well. And I appreciate your journey. I appreciate what you share with everybody. Like, for real, I am intrigued about how you turn vegan and keto together. Like, you just combine the two. And I'm like, wow, I never thought I'm a meat lover. I ain't even gonna start. I'm a meat lover. But when I looked at your channel and you was explaining everything, I know when you be on Tiffany Chanel channel, you explain it. When you doing your lives on Wednesday, you explain it. And I'm like, I never thought of that. Wow, like, you are amazing. Your journey is amazing. Foodie, your journey is amazing. And this is what we need. This is what we need. So I'm gonna get off of here. It's not about me, it's about Eat to Live Strong and my boo Foodie. And I'm gonna step down. But just know that your story is amazing, and you have helped. I know Cola James. I know you helped her. And you never know who in the bushes that you are helping. So peace and blessings to you, my sisters. I love y'all. Keep sharing your story. Keep being amazing. And I will see y'all in the chat.
Thanks, Pooh. I love you too.
Love you too. Hey, Cola James, you're not alone, sweetheart. I saw your comment. Just if you ever feel that way, just know you can always reach out. But I know that vertigo will do it to you too, dear.
Yes. And you know, the weird thing about it is I'm the only one in my family with MS, but other people in my family have suffered from other neurological issues. And I think somehow it's all connected. When Cola James said she had vertigo, I've never had it, and I probably have vertigo. I be dizzy all the time, so it probably is vertigo. Let me take that back. But I have a cousin who suffers from vertigo. Oh, hold on. I got a cousin who suffers from vertigo. And my mom and my aunt have suffered from strokes. My uncle, her brother, had ALS. All of that's neurological. It got to be a connection there somewhere. It has to be. So it does make me think that, you know, MS is hereditary in some way. But I'm glad y'all brought up the vertigo. I probably do have it because I be dizzy all the darn time. I had to cut my camera off, y'all. I started crying.
That's okay. We have to.
Oh.
It's okay.
Did anybody else want to come up? I know Cole is not comfortable yet. But you know, today we're talking about MS. You know, certainly if you have a, you know, neurological condition, you deal with nerve pain, you know, and you feel comfortable with talking, you're welcome to come up. Thank you, Keto. I appreciate y'all, man. I do. Yeah, Cola, we'll be here, Pooh. We'll always be here. Ooh.
Cola, it's okay that you don't feel like coming up, love, but if you ever need anything or you ever need anyone to talk to, that's my IG. You can always hit me up. I'm always willing to talk to anyone, to be there to listen. You know, if you just need to vent, I'll just sit there and listen and let you vent. You know, I'm the triple OG up here, so you know I'm not supposed to cry, but I do cry sometimes. So I'll cry with you. I will rock and roll with you. Try to do any and everything that I can. Me, Eat to Live Strong, and Foodie all have talked off, you know, YouTube, just you know, on the phone, and it's hard, sweetheart. It's very, very, very hard. So you're not in it by yourself, Cole. We all have a story. You know, my story was last week, so it's gonna take time, but just know that we're here for you. And we will listen to you. And guys, this is a safe space for you to come talk, for you to not be judged. And if we see any judgment or anything in the chat, it will be erased before you can really even get to read the comment for real. But we, on Safe Space of Love, we put an age on it. So on Safe Space of Love, little kids and teenagers and all that, they can't come into it. You have to, you know, we put an age gap on it. Okay, Shelly. I mean, Eat to Live Strong. I see it. I see your text.
Okay.
But we're trying to make this a safe zone for people to come talk. So don't feel no type of way. It takes a lot. You see, Eat to Live Strong got choked up. You see that Foodie Squad got choked up. So it's something hard. And everybody that suffers from anything, whether it's MS, RSD, domestic violence, sexual abuse, seizures, you're going to suffer depression. Depression is real, guys, very real. A lot of people like to think that, girl, ain't nothing wrong with me. Girl, I'm okay. if you sit there by yourself a lot, don't like to talk to people, you're snapping, you're biting people's heads off, people can't say nothing to you without you going left when you're supposed to go right, that's a sign of depression. And you need to talk to someone. But there's a lot of times people don't want to go talk to people. So that's when I was like, you know what, guys, we have platforms here and we need to do something with our platform. So I had a rough day and I was talking to the keto girl, and the keto girl was like, you know, I really admire you for how you go through stuff, but you don't let people know it. So she got on her platform and she talked about it. So I was like, you know what? I know a lot of people are going to look at her sideways. So let me go tell my story so that they'll know. And that was last week. So then that opened this up where it was like, you know what, foodie, keto, I feel like this is something we should do. First of all, we were only going to do it once a month. But last week, we had such a good turnout with people coming up talking until I said, no, we might have to do this more often. So then after sitting down thinking about it, we was like, we're going to do it once a week because people go through stuff every day and they need that venting moment. And this is the place for y'all to come, which we're on my page right now, which is AprilWYD, but we will be doing it on Safe Space of Love. We couldn't do it today because StreamYard said we had to wait 24 hours before we can stream on StreamYard, which is probably because we haven't put anything up. But we're going to get together after this live, me, Foodie, and Keto Girl, and we are going to do a little intro. So when you guys connect, you can connect genuinely. And that way, next week, we'll be able to go on Safe Space of Love. If not, don't worry. We will still come on, even if I have to host it for myself. So I would just do like I did today, come on, and then I'll just open the panel up because I know next week, Keto Girl will be talking about her story. Keto, if you want them to know what the title is going to be, you can type it in the chat. But she's going to be talking about her story. If anyone is in the chat right now, that is, well, Keto, you kind of do need to tell them what it's about so that if they want to DM you so that they can come up on the panel and talk, they'll know, you know, what to come up, you know, what to DM you about. But the Keto Girl is going to be the one that's talking about her story next week. Me and Foodie will be right here just like we are today to be in her corner, to help her and to be her support team. She's going to reach out to a couple of ladies because I know I reached out to Eat to Live Strong. And when Eat to Live Strong, you know, I think she texted me first. And I was like, I don't know that person. So I'm going to ignore that text. So then she called me and she was like, hey, lady. I was like, oh, you just text me. Sorry. But she when she reached out to me, I was like, wow, man, yes, I need you on the panel next week. And she was very easy to communicate with, and everything that she was talking about, I was like, yes, we got to get your story out there also. So thank you, Eat to Live Strong, for coming up here, opening up to everyone, letting everyone know a little bit in on your life, because I know that's hard to do because, you know, we really don't know each other, guys, like that. We only know each other through YouTube and seeing each other on these cameras. But to come up here to open up and tell a little bit in on our life, to give people that personal side of us, it's hard. It's very hard. And it's draining because you don't want that judgment and you don't want people looking at you sideways and you don't want people, you know, talking about you out here in the YouTube streets. But with getting it out there, it's letting you know and it's letting you feel like, you know what? I got this. I can do this. I got people that's in my corner. We have 14 amazing channels, family members that's in here right now that's, you know, willing to sit here and listen to us and that is not judging us right now. So I thank all of y'all for that. Thank you, Eating to Live Strong. Thank you, Foodie. Wake up. She done took that medicine, y'all. So she good in sleeping. Nah, baby, your eyes was closed. You was drifting.
You know, I took my
we're not gonna
pain
be on
medicine.
here too much longer because my sister, I know, I can see it in your face. My sis is sleepy. She done took her pain medicine. It's actually time for me to get on and go do what I gotta do with mine. Keto Girl say the subject next week, it will be about surviving domestic violence. She's going to put it in her community tab on her page, which is the Keto Girl. if you want to reach out to her, so that you guys can link up. Because guys, let me also stress, I know everyone out here has a story. I know everyone out here would like to talk. If you have already had that time on the panel, please give someone else time to come on the panel to tell their story. And towards the end, if we see where we got enough time, then we will open the panel up. So the Keto Girl will be reaching out to a couple of people for them to come up. She dropped her IG. But guys, let's be mindful and let's let everyone have a chance to tell their story, because we don't want the same people just steadily getting up there just talking. We want to give everyone a chance when they feel comfortable to get up and talk. We don't want to push anybody either. We want everyone to feel comfortable with talking. So guys, with that being said, go ahead, Foodie.
Yes, thank y'all so
Foodie
much.
Squad.
Yeah, thank you so much, y'all, for coming and hanging out with us. I know we had a little mishap, but the next time we go live, it will be on the Safe Space of Love channel. So please go over there and subscribe to our channel, support us. We probably are. I heard Q, she said every day. I think as we grow, we are going to be going live a lot more. Whether you see all three of us, one of us, or two of us, we probably are going to end up going live more as people become more comfortable with opening up and talking. So and that's the goal. That's the goal. So thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you want to reach me, you can reach me. Just send me a DM on Instagram. Foodie Squad 2. Foodie Squad, the number 2 is my Instagram. And just send me a DM if you want to talk about anything. It's cool. I'm always here. I'm always up. Keto can tell you, me and her be up half the night. So we'll always be available. But I just want to thank Italia for coming and talking and sharing her story. And it's always good to have, especially when you're talking about something like multiple sclerosis, because everybody's symptoms are different. What we are going through is different. Mm-hmm. So, you saw Cola James in the chat, but you saw me and Ita Live up here. And we each were given different symptoms. So, it's always good when you have a disease like multiple sclerosis, when you have multiple people come up and talk, to just let people know. And I saw what you said, Cola, like sometimes people don't realize, you're sick or that you can't do anything because you feel fine. And I get that too. I've gotten the looks from the people about my handicap placard. And I don't even care, because I be waiting for them to say something, because you don't know what a person is going through. If you don't know, why I can't walk around the grocery store a long time. Sometimes I do gotta ride the little electric cart. I can't walk. Don't even let that get to you. My grandma told me a long time ago, people gonna talk about you till the day you die. So I let people think what they want to think. So, because that's what they're going to do. But I certainly appreciate everybody. Did you want to have any final words, Italia?
Sorry, I just wanted to thank you guys for the opportunity to have me on the panel to talk about my story. My story is something that I've been trying to put out for a long time now, and just to hear, to see more people coming forward, because right now a lot of people are afraid to say anything. And by me knowing, the more people I know that has MS, they can actually benefit from this because they can tell their story. And we have roundtable sessions that we can get people to come out and actually speak about, and they pay you for doing that.
Okay.
And it's just something that we need to get out and just talk about it. And we're in a safe space, so that's one thing that we need to think about, is safe space. So we need to make sure that we share and love on each other, because otherwise nobody's done better than you can do it.
True.
So I thank you guys for letting me come up. My computer is going dead. That's probably why I'm fluttering. So I'm going to put my phone on charge and I'm going to step down. I'm sorry, my computer on the charge and I'm going to step down. So thank you for allowing me to come up and tell my story. I know you guys a long time.
Thank you so much.
Server.
There we go.
Guys, I dropped the link one more time. If anyone would like to come up and talk about something that's dear to their heart, or that's something that they feel they need to get off their heart before we shut this down, this is the time. If you come up on the panel, please try to limit it to about 5 minutes so that if someone else would like to come up, they can. Thank you, Foodie, for your story. I love you.
I love you too, Pooh. Thank you. This is awesome.
Doesn't look like it is. It really is.
Thank y'all so much for coming in.
April, drop your eye.
Hey, April. Hey, Foodie.
Hey.
I just came up to say that my mother's sister had MS. I saw her fighting into the day that she died, man. And to see what y'all go through, man, it's good to see strong women just fight for, what they got to deal with, man.
Yeah.
Because you don't see it often. A lot of people give up. And I kind of gave up the day that my mother's sister died. I gave up on myself. I became depressed because I didn't have anybody to talk to anymore. But I just came up to say, man, y'all made me think about some things. Y'all made me think about the way that I live my life. And I just want to say that I love y'all, man, for that.
We love you too, Bree. Thank you so much.
All right, so I'm going to go turn into a watering well. Love y'all, man.
Love you too, Bree.
Love
you too.
All right, I'm out of here.
God bless you.
God bless y'all, man.
Yes. Thank you, Pooh.
Right.
Does anyone else want to come up?
And I also say, Bree, you can still talk to her. Even though she's not physically here, she's in heaven. Talk to her. Have that conversation.
That's true. I talk to my mom all the time.
Yeah.
You can definitely talk to her. I talk to my mom all the time. But I definitely understand how you feel, boo. Just talk to her. Just have a conversation. That's all. And she'll find a way to let you know that she heard you, that she's there.
So true.
Right.
It might could be even a song that'll come on the radio at that moment, because I did the same thing when my aunt passed away in 2015. And that was a tough one. And I would sit here and I would think about her, and I would start saying some of the things she would say. And then something will come on the radio. It will be a song that we used to love. So you will get the signs and you'll know it.
Yeah.
Foodie Squad is dropping my IG and Keto Girls IG. Once again, guys, if y'all need to talk about anything, need anything, just reach out to us, guys. That's what we're here for. We are here to listen, to help you, to just be here for each other, because we're supposed to be the family in these YouTube streets. We appreciate you too, Bree. We appreciate you for coming up, telling your story. Only two, yeah. But guys, this has been great. This was very, very emotional, very heartfelt, and Eat to Live Strong Foodie, y'all are two of the strongest women that I know. So, you guys go through something every day that's hard. A lot of people wouldn't be able to do that.
I feel the
So
same
I thank you
way
guys for
about
sharing
you.
y'all story with us.
You go through nerve pain too. I feel
Thank
the
you,
same
love.
way about you. And it's crazy because you and
Thank
Eat
you,
to
love.
Live have some of the same symptoms with y'all being numb
Right.
on one side.
We talked about that. Yeah, me and her talked about that. That's what made me like grow to her and just like stick to her, because some of the stuff she was saying, I was like, wait, what? I have the same thing. And but mine's is not called MS, mine's is called RSD. So I'm like, wow, it's amazing how nerve pain just does your body. I mean, guys, if you have not suffered nerve pain, y'all really is, man. Some days I wake up, well, it's never a day go by that my hand never feels like there's a billion bees stinging me. I mean, it's always just tingling, numb, freezing cold. When I get on YouTube, I take my jacket off, but my jacket is right here. I keep my jacket with me because my right side is always cold. So my left side's not cold, but my right side's cold. So I have to keep my jacket on to, try to keep the arm warm. So
Right.
it's amazing how nerve damage attacks different things and make your body just do some weird, weird things. And that's how I know depression is real, guys, because when you have something that takes over your body like this, you ain't got no choice but to get depressed, because it's always in the back of your mind. Why me? Why did this have to happen to me? Why do I have to sit here and go through so much pain? Why am I taking this medicine and this medicine is not working? Why can't the doctors get me right? Why can't the doctors, you always got that why. You come up with so many whys until you run out of them, really, because you're like, okay, you know what? I'm tired of having pity for myself. I'm tired of sitting here just going through this, and I'm tired. You tired. And that's why we came up with this, so that you can be able to vent, be able to get it out, and be able to just be like, ooh. So hopefully when you leave here today after this, you've been and got a little bit off that, you felt like you could never tell no one, which I understand, Cola, that you're not comfortable right now, because I wasn't comfortable either, Cola, until Keto like opened the door, and I was like, how can she talk about my story but I can't talk about my story? And that's what made me do it. And that's why we created this, so that we could open a safe, no judgment zone for people to come talk, and it doesn't matter what it is that you want to talk about, whether it's being in having MS, RSD, domestic violence, sexual abuse, or you feel like, hey, I had a rough day at work last week and I just want to talk about it, or you want to talk about just anything. We just want you to feel like you have a safe place to go to talk about it. And we didn't see any YouTubers doing this right now. So I feel like it's a great thing that we did, and we thank you guys so much for rocking with us and for sticking in there with us. And I hope you continue to stick in there with us so that we can continue to grow.
Yes.
But with that being said, guys, we thank you guys for coming in here with us. We thank you guys for rocking with us. We thank you to the amazing 11 family members that we have in here right now.
Yes.
And we are fixing to get ready.
And thank you, Carolyn.
Oh, it's okay.
It's some feedback. Can you hear me? I was just coming.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm reading code.
Oh. Thanks, Carolyn Esau, for moderating the chat for us.
Yes, thank you, Carolyn. I saw you, love. Thank you
bro.
so much. Yes, Cola, thank you for coming in, telling us your story. Hopefully one day you will feel comfortable enough, getting up, talking about it. But I know you feel a little bit lighter by, even though you was typing it, I know you feel comfortable with the way you was typing it and getting it off your chest. And maybe you learned something from these two amazing women. And like Foodie said, she never thought about the vertigo. So, you taught Foodie something today. So we all helped each other. So thank you so much, Cola, for coming in. I think you came in from Coco Empire's page. So thank you for coming over and then rocking on out with us, Cola. Hopefully you'll keep coming. Foodie, are you done, or you want me to close out, or you want to continue talking?
No, I'm done. Thanks, Silas. Look, here go Keto. I'm back.
Where's she at? Where did Keto go?
She had to go pay the water bill. She back now.
Oh.
She in the chat.
Y'all, Keto has her own language. For those that don't know Keto, she has her own language. Main, link. I don't even know what that say, but it means back. But we're going to get us a dictionary of the Keto language.
A Keto dictionary. In so Q's world, that's my
yes, Lord.
Thanks, Q, for coming in and hanging out with us. Silas, Coco, Slick Nico was in here. Kiki Soul Fit.
Oh yeah, Q, I forgot. You feel me?
You feel me?
Keep on going.
Bree, G Free. Thanks, G, for coming in. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and close out. Rocco was in here. Thank you. The Triplet family. I'm just looking at the chat. I hadn't really been in the chat. Ben, hey Ben, how you doing? Okay, man. Oh, shucks. Yeah, we can close it on now, April. Thank y'all so much. Italy, thank you for coming up. Cola, thank you for sharing your story in the chat. I appreciate y'all all. Everybody that's supporting us is coming in and hanging out with us and being a huge support system. Y'all mean so much to me for this. I love y'all all for this, for real, I do. But we will have it right next time. Next time we go live, it will be on the Safe Space of Love channel. We're just new, so they holding us up for 24 hours, and I didn't know they were going to do that, or else I would have, got it straight earlier. I didn't know they were going to put a 24-hour hold on me, but it's what it is. We'll get it together. But thank y'all so much. And make sure y'all subscribe to our Safe Space of Love channel. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. We love you guys.
Bye.
And we'll see you guys next week. Same time. But it'll be on Safe Space of Love. So love you guys. See y'all next week. Bye, guys.